Okay, so what we have here is a demonstration of HTML5 being used to create automotive user interfaces, UIs. The advantage, and we're doing this on an open source distribution called Tizen IVI, which is being supported by Intel as an automotive development and production environment. The reason that HTML5 makes a very good development and production environment is that you're able to build your entire UI based on web apps instead of based on a soup to nuts, bottom to top entire image. So as your product ages and you have to update, you don't have to start from scratch and rebuild the entire image. You simply have to install apps. It's similar to what you would do on a telephone, except unlike a telephone, application delivery onto a car head unit is much more critical. So there's some certifications and stuff that would have to happen. But from the standpoint of an OEM, the car maker, this is an excellent mechanism by which they can create a design that allows them to add additional life to the vehicle because they can update over the period of time of the vehicle running on Intel hardware that has enough horsepower to go through several cycles of this and still maintain functionality that is consistent with what's rolling off the line today. That being said, let me show you the demo. So first of all, as I said that the demonstration is all based on applications, here is actually our list of applications, and these are all the packages that have been registered and installed on the system. If you'll notice, they have different categories. We have a user theme package, which basically defines the look and feel of the system. So as an example, I can go in here into the theme, and I can change the theme. So in this case, I'm going to make the theme green instead of blue. So that actually what I did was I went into the blue theme and I told it to go to the green theme. And because it's HTML5, because the themes are based on custom style sheets and based on templates, that becomes very easy to create. Now, the advantage of that is that I can actually create a head unit with a branded look and feel that when you come in and register a device like your phone, then doing so will put a profile on the phone that matches what you have created for yourself. So it personalizes the head unit just by syncing up your telephone. I don't have my phone synced up on this right now, but it's that easy to do. So let me go back to blue. Well, instead of going back to blue, I'll make a point here. These are web apps. So web apps are hosted by a web server. The web server is actually built inside the head unit, but I can connect to it from a remote connection because it is Ethernet enabled. So in this case, I'll go over to this system here, and I'll go into, we have connected with just a browser. This is a Chrome browser. And I'll go into the theme here, and I'll change it to the blue theme on the server. But because I'm talking to the server, it changes the head unit. So now I have the ability to manage this device from a distance as well as internally in the car. So from the standpoint of a manufacturer or a dealer, I can actually do diagnostics and do other things from afar as long as I have connectivity with the system. All right. So another aspect of HTML5 that's very important is, again, as it's all built as applications, and HTML5 allows me with JSON descriptions to be able to use connectivity into the APIs of the system. So what we've done here is we have connected to a program which is called Automotive Message Broker, which basically is a scarf program from the CAN bus of the car that puts it into web ports, so we're able to interpret it on the HMI. So if you'll just turn the steering wheel over there, you'll see that you have control of the wheels. If you run the gear shift, you'll see that you have control of the gears. Now this is just being done with a game controller, but the concept here is simply is the same thing. That was enabled. We had created the HMI first. We gave it to the people who had the automotive service broker, which was an underlying API. In one day, they enabled that functionality to the head unit. Very, very rapid, very easy to do. And we created this HMI so that others could enable, because we only have certain things enabled in the HMI right now. And right now my system is not letting me go back. What's going on? I must have a... Alright, don't do this to me. You're right in the middle of a demo. Well, the server's still alive, so... Moment. Okay.